Oh, my buttons worked first try. Yay! They still have some life in them yet. Ah, that's good. All right. I I almost got a third idea here, but first, LA Comic Con. It was a little slow, but it was still kind of fun. It was our first convention that we've done since we've moved back to the Los Angeles area, and it was only like 15 minutes away from us, so it was really easy to get there. Yeah, we had a good time. So let's see, 15 minutes, that was regular drive time. And but Saturday we took a chance on one of those Waymos, I believe, those electric kind of ride taxi driverless cars. It was so weird. It was really easy. I guess, well, how's it different from, it's not like getting an Uber is complicated, but I guess it was just easier clicking buttons and jumping in, and the thing just left. Oh, you know what else was neat? I put that app. Hi, Mark. Oh, it's good, Shadow. I'm glad it got to you safely. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, you got a little sketch there. Well, I really appreciate it. I'm glad that it got to you safely, and thank you so much for supporting Grump. Yeah, I was a little worried about the post office here because I sent something else to someone and I put it in the mailbox the very next day, and they not even the mailbox. I went to the post office and put it in their letter door, so it goes like straight to the place, right? They didn't scan that thing in for a day and a half. So I was about to contact them until I saw some movement. So, but yeah, I'm glad you got yours. No drama, no nothing. Yeah, that Waymo experience. First of all, they're not allowed on the freeway. So driving there in the morning, it took about 13 to 16 minutes on the freeway, but then Waymo was all cautious driver. He was so cute at this intersection, just like braking, like, I'm gonna go, because there was, people, they go through the yellow lights and then it turns red and everyone's just like, one more. So Waymo was like, I'm trying to go. So that whole trip took, I think, 20 minutes. So it was a little longer, but you don't have to really, I guess you should should you? Do you have to watch the road if you're in a driverless car? What are your options if they just run off into traffic? You're just kind of there helpless. Oh, I shouldn't have thought of that. But it was fun, and I would totally take one again. And I felt all special because when I first downloaded the app, they said, oh, it's invite only. I'm like, well, shoot, I don't have one of those. And I don't know anybody who's taking these things. And so I DM'd Waymo on Instagram, please, can I have an invite code? And they sent me one. So I felt all special. So that was Saturday, going to the convention. And that was kind of nice. Why watch? Only going to make it worse if you crash. Just prepare for possible excitement of an accident. Yeah, that thing is so cautious, Mark. It drives like a little grandma car. It's sweet. I don't know. It seemed fine. So what else? Yeah, I got, let's see. Oh, hold on. Is anybody, I gotta see if anybody pops up on YouTube, I gotta see it. I'll forget. There you guys are. Okay. So this is what I found. I didn't do a ton of walking around at the Los Angeles Comic Con. It seemed there, it was unlike Emerald City Comic Con in that Emerald City's Artist Alley had a lot of artsy artists, kind of more like an artist alley in at Lightbox Expo, where those artist alleys people, they're at the top of their game, and they have really cool prints, original art, and they're concept artists for movies, and they're professionals doing design work, so their stuff is just really, you know, dialed in. And then you have a show like Emerald City where it's a mix. You have people selling fan art, and then some people selling really cool artsy art print kind of stuff, their own designs, which is nice. And then LA Comic Con, which was kind of just a mixed bag of crochet work. There's a lot of fan art prints, keychains and stuff like that, of just either fan art or sassy fruit type of stuff. But I found this person. Look at this, Mary Ainza, and she is was a student at Art Center, and she does professional design work. And this is, since I'm on a zine journey right now, this is her work that I picked up. I like them both. This one I kind of like a little more. Joel likes this one. This is cool too. Let's look at this one first. Let's see. Hold on, cursor, where are you? Driving Miss Waymo. Hats off to you both. I love technology, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to have a total recall moment in the driverless vehicle. It was fun. It was kind of exciting and different. It felt safe. Of course it does when it's going right? Right now I'd recommend it. Oh shoot, I called that thing. It was at my front door in 6 minutes. We're like right by a depot or something, so it was convenient, super convenient. So this one, she told me something about, there was someone introduced her to some country western song that she liked a lot. And she wanted to make a zine of it, but she's like, I don't even like country western. How can I make this something that I like and what other people would like? Which kind of made me think, well, why was that the jumping off point anyway? I don't know. I guess inspiration can surprise you, but I like the negative space for the letters. I'm just trying to look at how they, is this 2-color? Like a orangey, I think it might be red, a red shade. She said she was happy. She gets this printed at school. I guess she's still in school then. So she was excited that they restocked the red color. Yeah, these risograph stuff, the inks are so expensive. It's all about what colors people can afford to stock. So I guess it's red, yellow, and black. And so she uses the red and the yellow to create some different sunshiny yellows and then orange colors there. But what I like about it, one of the things, is just her layout. I think they're really cool. Sprawling. Oh my gosh, cursor. It's like always in a surprise window. Is that a cow dog? A dog cowboy? Isn't he cute? I don't know, he's a little cow dog, right? Dog poke? Yeah, and then let's see. Time these old worn out jeans, so I'll stop eating steak and I'll go back to beans. Look at him, he's so cute. Yeah, I like the simple shapes and the high contrast lighting. You can kind of see how they layer the colors. I guess they didn't want to mix the yellow with this red at a really low opacity, so that way they left it white underneath, and you can kind of barely see the little shifting of plates. There's a little yellow gap, which I guess is common in this type of printing. We're about to find that out with one of our own prints. I'm a little worried about it. It should be fine. But the end? The end. Oh, look at. That's cute. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the rolling shuttery thing to go away. That's a little better. I love him. He's really cute, right? Yeah, I think I like the design work on this. This one has a lot of energy to it. I like this a lot too. Shadow has the perfect emote. So, Psychonaut. All right. What's this? We don't know. And this is their little signature. Feeling nervous? It's okay. I get stage fright too. Take this. It helps. It's a robot, you know, musician. And they're gonna put a chip in. What is it? And it gets all wavy gravy. This is a cool panel. Oops. Why don't you take it and find out? Joel says he recognizes this. He follows this guy or people, or one particular musician who uses this to make cool music on TikTok. He's like, I know what that is. Shadow, how do you must have so many emotes. You got the perfect one for everything. I can't tell. This is this two color? Is this only black and fluorescent orange? This might be fluorescent orange. Let's see. Where's my... Did I never hang up my wheel? Huh. I guess it looks orange. It looks like it matches this thing right here. Where's my wheel? That thing came in handy. Yeah, I think this is just two color. Maybe this is when they didn't have the red and she was all bummed about it. It's chips. It's not drugs. It's chips. Computer chips. It's computers. They've got a new program of confidence. Boo. No. Yeah, the wordle today was joint. Meaning like joints, like, you know, elbows, your wrists. That's the way it is in Bethland. Don't worry about it. Very peach. Yeah, this, it's, I'm trying to find, this looks like 100%. Okay. Oh, it is kind of washed out. It's a little brighter for me. So then here's the thing though. I was looking her up online and I saw this book and it kind of made me think, oh, that's interesting. Like, here, let's see. First off, let's do a little grump face and we're happy about it. Cool. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Game over. Okay, this is the person, Mary. Really nice, had a lot of helpful information. She said something about the Riso inks being delicate, so much so that you could erase them away if you didn't like something, which I thought was interesting. But I'll show you that how she has that zine on her website. It's a little different. She's got a bunch. There's Cowpoke. Cute. Okay, this one. Look at all the colors. Can I click on these? I thought I clicked on them earlier. Let's see. I guess not. But you can kind of see her choices. I guess she couldn't replicate that at school on their printers, or maybe they didn't have the right colors, so she made choices that made sense for what she needed to do. Kind of working with what you got kind of thing. I can't scroll halfway. Hold on. All right, close enough. Andrew Wilson. Hey, Andrew. Andrew's hanging out on YouTube. Good evening, Beth. I just got chapters 3 and 4 of Lady Mechanica, The Devil in Lake digital. Awesome coloring. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's kind of gonna be one of the last interior books that I color. Devil in the Lake. I shared coloring duties with a couple other colorists there, and they did a great job too. Thank you so much for picking it up. I've only played Wordle once. I got it in 2 guesses. The word was moi. Oh no. And then after that, you're like, I'm out. Still, look. Here, oh, let's see if we can do this. So this is how it looks with the green, peach, and black. And that was her choices for when she had to print it, which I still think is cool. I guess we all have to figure out ways to get around limitations. Oh, Andrew, Mark says, howdy, YouTube friend. Yeah, so there she is. She was very nice. She was just a couple tables down from me. Yeah, I didn't walk around much. I did a little bit. I have 2 injuries. One is this little blood blister from, I got it caught in the tubes as I was trying to connect my, build my table structure thing where I hang banners and whatnot. So I got my finger pinched. That was Friday morning. It's still there. It was all red and ouchy on Friday, but now it's fine. The other thing, okay. So keeping in theme with being helpful, I was so helpful at the Los Angeles convention. There's always a moment of like, that will just echo in my brain until the next moment takes over. It can be crazy sometimes. They will dig deep for some words, making you ask, who uses that? Yeah, there was a couple that it was like, that's no fair. That's like a made-up word. But anyways, somebody came to my table in Artist Alley. Oh, look at this. Yep. I like the colors here. Someone came to my table, which this happens a lot. An attendee will, be in front of you and they'll say, oh, somebody dropped this, and they'll hand you, I don't know, it's almost never like a wallet or something. Mostly it's like a bottle of water, or maybe a poster tube or something that looks like it was forgotten or lost, and then the attendee will hand it to you. Oh, did you drop this? Or I don't know whose this is. Someone left it there, and basically just take it because you don't want a bunch of stuff in front of your table anyway. So they hand me this thing, and it's like a display thing of some sort. It kind of looks like this. It's like it's probably, what's that, 5 inches? There was a little acrylic cube, like a weighted base kind of thing. And it was like a nice, neat, kind of a cloudy lavender color. And it had a metal rod sticking out the center. And then kind of like these little curly metal rods that did something like that. Oops, I can't see. All right. So something like that. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, so they hand me this. It's totally foreign to me. I thought maybe it's the person next to me, and she's like, oh, there you go, her job is done, she's giving me the garbage. I'm like, all right, well, now it's my duty. So I figured it's the person next to me. It just fell off the table. So I looked to the person, the artist to my right, and I was like, this yours? She's like, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure that they're close by. They're probably one of these tables here. So I figured, okay, I'll go, it's slow. I'll go see who this belongs to. I don't know, I just don't like throwing things away. So if I could find who this is, I'll just give it to them. It's like, it looked like a table display thing. So I walk a little to the left and a little to the right, and nothing even looks like that. A lot of pink around, but everybody has their stuff kind of taped to grids. There's not a lot of this type of thing around. So I get to the end of my row. I'm like, all right, I'm done. This is already above and beyond. So I went, I was about to like just double time it around the corner to just leave it at like the table where people eat hot dogs or something. I don't know, I didn't think it through. So I started walking faster, and right away, as soon as I turn the corner, I see a booth on the corner full of these things. And I was like so excited. I'm like, I can't believe I actually found this person. And I go, oh, I found you. But I think I meant to say it on the inside, but I was so excited. So I kind of snuck up on her, and she's like, what? What's going on? And I told her, I handed this thing to her. I'm like, I think this is yours. You have a bunch of them on your table. Someone handed it to me, and I was just looking to see if I could find who it belonged to, and I found you. So I handed it to her, and her face, she wasn't as excited as I was. So she was like, her face was like, well, where are the earrings? And I was like, what? Someone just you just found that, no earrings, no nothing. I'm like, here's your thing, here. And in my head, I'm like, can I run away? Can I run away? Is it time? The guy behind her was laughing. He was amused by it. I was like dying. So I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I guess you're right. It's just, no, this is how they found it and gave it to me. So here you go. She's like, oh, thanks. And she just puts it, behind the scenes stuff. It was not at all. I said, this isn't how I expected this to go. And the guy behind her was just kind of laughing, and she was mad. I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry. Hope your day gets better. And then it's time to run away. And I get to my table, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Why do I even bother? I should have just thrown it away, right? I just insert sad trombone. Yeah. She was so like, she wasn't in the same frame of mind I was when I got there. I was so excited to find her, and she was like, I felt like I would have been better had I thrown it away and not told her. She wouldn't have known that she was robbed. I guess they grabbed it off her table, turned the corner, stole the earrings, and ditched her thing in front of my table. I didn't know. I just thought, oh, let me help. I helped. What's this? Being helpful, right? The lady next to me, she's like, well, that's fine. Maybe now she knows to keep a closer eye on her stuff. Oh my gosh. So then that's been echoing through my brain for like the past couple days. But yeah, I helped. I am so incredibly helpful at all times. I'm helping, yeah. So at least, I didn't steal her earrings, but I sure felt like I did with the way she looked at me. But I'll just have to remember this person. Mary. Oh, I couldn't follow. Kit Kat, thank you so much. Did you hear my sad story? So at least I found this person who was really helpful, very kind, and it was nice talking to her. So that means I could be helpful for real. All right. So I was thinking I could, I worked on this last week. I tightened this up a bit. This is her high vis vest with the fluorescent orange. I love it. It's gonna happen. And I started working on another one. It's more like tank top cargo pants and a messenger bag, which I like too. I want to give her big fluffy pants, a smaller shirt, and that with her tiny arms. I think that'll be a kind of a nice mix. but that needs work. This one I could ink and do a little bit of Copic coloring. And I've definitely got all my stuff here next to me, so just picking the right line weight. Should be easy, right? I'm coming your way later in the year, Beth. Oh no! Oh no! What's happening? I'm gonna make Joel walk me around at night. We walk around in late afternoon, but it's gonna be like in the winter, it's gonna be a little darker, and I'm gonna wear it. And they can take me to all the fancy Culver City restaurants. Whoa, with my brand new high-vis. I don't know, maybe not. Where are the numbers? Look at this. The numbers of these things, they're all like scratching off. So I have to read each one. I think two is good. Let's see. Where are the earrings? I don't know. I'm just helping. I'm just helping. Goodness. What else do we got? Who are you? 3. And that's me. That's Sotello. I don't need that. Oh, this, when you get your Waymo driverless car, when it drives up to you, it has your initials on the roof of the car. So it said BS, just spinning around there. Which could be taken a couple of different ways, but it's my name, my initials. That's Sotello. Proudly. 2, 2, 5. Let's try. Let's try these. Let's see. Scratch paper. So this is 0.25. I like that. I separated some and then I just put them right back in the pile. Here they are. Nope. Is it these? I think it was these. Let's try. 0.2. Maybe no. 0.3. That's a good one too. All right. Winners. These two. I guess I could use the brush pen too for her hair. Let's do 2.5 first. We bought tickets to walk around Lightbox Expo in a couple weeks, I think. That one's always a really impressive show. We'll see what I can bring home. Stickers are fun. I think that's a place for good stickers. There's this guy who's going there. We met him at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago. Dustin Cancino, I think. He's got a pretty good YouTube channel where he talks really candidly and in depth about his convention Artist Alley experiences. I'll be back soon. Got some pain management to undertake for a bit. Oh, take care of yourself, Mark. Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, so this, I don't know. I'll have to see what of his is new, and I'll bring some and show it to you. He does these flying fish things. Let's see if I can find him. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I should be able to find him on YouTube without too much trouble. Let's see. He goes by the name Inkwell. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Oh, I guess there's ads on. What do I use? Whatever comes with Windows. All right, here it is. That's me. And that, let's see. There you are, cursor. All right, we're watching ads. Someone's getting paid. Skip. All right, so let's see. Can I make it so you guys can see? Kind of, at least you can see the guy's name. Inkwell. Can you? Yeah. I'm subscribed, just not logged in on. What is this? Edge? Bing? I don't know. Edge, I guess. So if you want to learn a little bit about Artist Alley stuff, subscribe to this guy, Inkwell. Anyways, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what he's got. Let's see. Yeah, that's his table right there. Draperies and whatnot. Anyway, okay. Yeah, he'll break down his whole year of what he's earned, where he gets his stickers made, prints. I don't know why I got a kick out of. He was comparing foil prints. He said he usually uses this one, but they're not the only game in town anymore. What did he say? It's like Hot Boy Summer and there's a new contender or something like that. It just made me laugh when he's just talking about prints. And he just, I don't know, he made it funny. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to marker stuff by the time work gets back. I forgot that one marker place was there again. They gave me a coupon for a free marker and I forgot to go pick it up. One of these. Olo. Yeah. What colors are these? I got the dark purple. I think their free ones are weird colors, but still. I need more encouragement to break away from my crazy Copic collection. It's like when you have like a giant collection of anything plus refills, it's harder to step away from them. Okay, let's see. So do I have purple handy? Yes, I do. Always forget. Purple little freckles. So this month, I promised I'm gonna get this zine done for Periwinkle. Maybe I'll have it done. Well, I'll make that the goal then, to have it definitely done by this month and then ready to go for Tokyo Comic Con. That would be nice. That's a really fun convention. I think the pencil lines were already pretty dark, but I want to erase them. That way I can kind of minimize the smeariness underneath the beautiful, beautiful high-vis fluorescent yellow orange I decided to use. Gotta have that pure. This weekend I went to a new ice cream place. What was it called? Like I forgot. Mew. I for something double. But they had this soft serve ice cream in little taiyaki fish. That they're like fish, hollow fish made of kind of waffly sort of. Yeah, no, I just can't remember the ice cream place. So you can have it right side up where the fish, the taiyaki fish, is like the cone, and then they put the soft serve and you can put toppings, or you could have it upside down where the soft serve is just wearing the fish as a hat, which is what we did because it seemed like it wouldn't be as messy, but it was so good. Ube and matcha, I think, swirled is what I had. I don't... Somi is what it was called. It's a chain, so I think they have one close to us. It was either that or shave ice. And I like shave ice too. But why didn't I choose it? I guess I didn't feel like that big old mound of ice with condensed milk and all that stuff. I wanted just ice creamy. And we didn't really have any food adventures. I guess because, you know why? It's because it's a local show. We just come back home. We did have some Korean barbecue, which was good. But even for the convention itself, you know what we did? If it's San Diego Comic-Con, we will get kind bars and maybe some nuts or something, bottles of water. I don't know if we got jerky. Maybe we got some sort of sausage stick or something. I don't know. But just something to keep us away from eating overpriced chicken fingers or something from the convention. Plus, you're just trapped in there. It's hard to get out from your table because at San Diego Comic-Con, you just get 4 feet of space and you're just jam-packed in an entire row. So you have to climb over. If we're in the middle of the aisle, we have to climb over 3 or 4 people to get out. And a lot of them have stuff in the back. They don't put it under the table. So you just try to minimize the traveling in and out. But at this convention, they give you an 8-foot table and they separate each table by, well, what is that? Where do you see me? Like, that's a foot, right? You can't see anything. It's about a foot. Wait, what's this? Is this a foot? This is the 30 centimeters. Well, yeah, something like that. So it was easy to get in and out of, but rather than just eating garbage, we went to Sprouts and got sandwiches. Like, not that sandwiches are super healthy or anything, but yeah, we just went cheap, took sandwiches like we were going to school, ate behind the table, and that was that. It was nice. I think taking the Waymo in on Saturday, I think it was $20. We got a ride back from a friend. But driving in and parking, the parking underneath the convention was 30, I believe, for the day.
Yeah.
The parking at the convention was 30.
Oh, yeah.
MPT, hey! How are you? I was just saying, I'm making the declaration that I'm gonna have this ready for this by the end of this month, but have it for Tokyo Comic Con. So ambitious. We'll see. How have you been? Good morning. Our friend is taking his family to Tokyo, and their flight leaves the day ours lands on in December. So we're just barely missing each other. But we're talking about, he was asking, where should I, what do you recommend? And I told him a couple of spots that we liked. And yeah, it just got me all excited for the upcoming trip. Been busy, but good. Okay. Yeah, busy could go either way. It's exhausting, but it can mean more money in the bank, more options, or it could just be like no extra money and just relentless. So I hope you have the good one. I'm wondering when I do get this Periwinkle printed, I'm going to send her to a risograph printer. So I'm wondering, I have a few left. It's a little early to be reprinting this one, but they would match better if they were both the same process. Would anybody care? Would you guys care if there was two zines of a different print process, or you're just like, what's the difference? Or would you like them to look like a set, like from the same family, you know? But the art's gonna be the same, so I mean the same style. That should be fine. I'll have to see. Eventually I want to do this risograph because that's how I designed it. That's what I wanted. Mostly good busy. Good. After the stream last week, there's a farmer's market, so we can just run on over and get something from there. I don't know what is it with my luck. The thing I want is always the thing they're out of. They used to happen all the time with getting shakes. The desserts I want are always the one, oh, we're out of that one. So I went and tried to get a peach juice. Oh, we're out of that. But the guy selling them, he looked at me like, he was annoyed that he had to tell me they were out of it. Maybe he was a big seller and he was thinking, I should have brought so much more of this stuff. Who knows? He was like, I got apple. Or, I mean, maybe he's thinking, there's more choices than just the peach. Why does everybody walk away? Ooh, love farmers markets. They're nice, right? So ours has, they have cheap eggs. They have a bunch of vegetables that aren't necessarily cheap. And they have really juicy fruits that they cut up and give samples of. So you can know for sure that they're sweet. I've just been disappointed by fruits at the supermarket. Just flavorless. I'm sure the farmer's market has the same thing, but you can taste it first, so you don't have to buy it if you don't like the flavors. you have a favorite thing, MPT, that you like to get at the farmer's market? Because they sell candles and smell good stuff. I like the snacks. They have little hand pies, juices. Oh, I told you guys last week about the $30 bags of tea that I'm just trying to convince myself not to buy. Let's see. So I would say the Los Angeles convention was it was okay. It's easy because it's local, so that's good. But what happened during the same weekend was there was an art walk here. So I was wondering, well, what would the art walk, how would that have been? They give you a big tent, and they showed pictures of it online. It was pretty much what you'd expect. Some paintings, some woodcraft stuff. Yeah, I was just picturing a tent full of grump stuff, and how would that have gone? We got to go to the Los Gatos Farmers Market last year when we visited the US, and I bought so many tamales. Oh, yummy! Huh. That's a good choice. Hold on, I did something with her boot that I need to symmetricalize. I like tamales. They're delicious. We used to have a hard time finding them. There was a really good place. I think it was Guachos Milpas or something, Milpas in San Diego, was really, really good. And sometimes just the parking lot tamale person is really good, but you're kind of gambling with that one. One time I got a tamale with no meat, no anything inside. It was all masa. Someone's kid was angry when they made that one. So, it's a gamble. Me too, been one of my favorite foods since I was a kid. Yeah, the best is when you get invited to some sort of tamale making party. And it's a lot of work, but I mean, usually by the time the party goers get involved, you're just spreading masa and a bunch of corn leaves. What do you call them? And somebody else went through the trouble of spending all night making the meat, corn husks. So you're just there kind of assembling the stuff that's already made. But then after all that, they send you with like a grocery bag full of tamales. And they freeze really well. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Thank you, Adam and Janet. Those were good tamales. That's the last tamale making thing I was involved in. That's pretty cool. Is there a huge difference in the farmers markets between the US and Japan from your experience? Yeah, my mom used to buy tamales from the lady in an Albertsons grocery store parking lot. Yeah, if you find one that's good, stick to that one. Those are the best kind. Agreed. Put little holes for the belty looking straps. Yeah, finally the temperatures are calming down. So now it's like getting darker and cooler. We have this weird heater here. I haven't really been to a farmer's market here. Do they not have them, or you just haven't been to the ones they have? I'm wondering. The heaters here are in the ceiling. So they told us specifically to not like screw things up into the ceiling like some people will hang plants or whatever, because that's where all the heat elements are winding through the ceiling. I've heard about that in the floor, but not in the ceiling. So I'm thinking, if heat rises, how's that supposed to work? It's gonna be super toasty up there by the ceiling. And I'm whispering like the manager's gonna hear me complain. But they say it works really well. So I guess we're gonna find out. It's about to get a little chilly. They have them here and there, but not a lot of them. Maybe it's more common in Tokyo. Do they have swap meets in Tokyo? A bunch of just random people go to some stadium parking lot and sell their little gadgets and thingies and stuff from their garage and the stuff they bought on eBay they're trying to flip. I remember my friend Dolores got her purse in grade school from a swap meet, and it sounded like the most exotic place ever. I thought she said swamp meet, and for some reason that made it better. Like, I want to go to the swamp meet and get little pink plastic purses. I think sometimes the cosplayers will do stuff like that. I've been wanting to organize one. Ooh, interesting. Dolores was pretty cool. We used to do tricks off of the swing set. Like, you would swing as high as you could, and then you would sort of, like, once you got to the highest part, as you were swinging forward, you'd lean back and do a back flip off and land on your feet, hopefully. One time Dolores didn't, and she pulled her front tooth out right there on the dirt. So we're all looking for Dolores's tooth during recess. I think the teacher ended up finding it. It looked like a dog. I thought it was a dog's tooth because the root. I was just looking at the spiky root thing. She was pretty cool. I wonder what she's doing now. She's crazy. There, that's better. It's kind of weird with the Facebook. I still kind of can catch up with some of my grammar school friends. Not Dolores, though. She's gone. Big shoes. I like them. Chunky. I'm still waiting for that printer. There's a Canon printer that they haven't, I don't know if they haven't released it yet, or if they did and they just sold out and that's why it's out of stock. But it's, I'm just so interested in making these prints and sticker things. The cutter I can get. The printer is what I need. The cutter though, okay, there's like a couple contenders. I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but there was a Cricut, there's Silhouette, and then there's this new one, or maybe it's new to me. Well, it's something Juliet. It's not Sister, Caesar Juliet or something like that. And a lot of people are saying that the software on that one is way better. So yeah, I'm gonna get going on that. Everything's saying you have to wait till the thing comes out, wait till it's available. I used to have pants like this. They're my favorite. I didn't wear them very often because they were too special. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much of this I could erase. All right. So now, oh, not that. There we go. Hold on. Oh. Well. I want to do like these extra lines. Just to give it like a little shadowy kind of color, not color. Just, my lines are always kind of dead lines, so give it a little extra scribbles. Let's see, this one is, where's my 2? There he is. Okay. All right, wait, now I lost all my windows. You go there, you go there, and you go there. Okay, let's see.
Yes, what's your next convention?
Then you know what? The next one is Tokyo. Oh, besides visiting Lightbox Expo, we're just going to like go around and be little fans at everybody's cool art over at Lightbox Expo. But the next one is Tokyo in early December. Yay! So yeah, it gives us a good chunk of time to get all of our stuff ready. I don't think we have anything planned besides the convention. Last time I had a signing, which was really cool. I don't think I have stuff like that going on. We'd have tickets to this light show thing. Nothing like that. I think we're just gonna go eat really good food. I want to find a matcha set. Oh, I have these smell good lanterns that I need to light, and I wanted to find this lighter. I didn't want a Bic lighter. Oddly enough, though, I went to TwitchCon and one of my favorite streamers, I'll say it, yeah, one of my favorite streamers was selling lighters with her own kind of design on them, so I bought one of those. But that's just the what do you call it, just to bide my time until I get the one that I really want. And I've forgotten, let's see if I can remember what it's called. Let's see. It's oh, look at that. Thank you, Google memory. That's not creepy at all. Okay, so images. Let's do this. All right. Here we go. These things, they're like little weird sticks. I want an orange, let's see, pearl. What is it called now? Let's see. It's kind of like this, but not with the blue. It had a white cap, but it looks neat, and I thought that would be nice to light my smell good whatevers with. Oh, here it is, that one. So I don't know why I make it really hard on myself to find, like, I've got a limited time. Let's pick the most obscure item ever and see if I could find it in 2 days while not destroying everybody's vacation. So that's on the search list for this trip. That and a matcha set, but that should be a lot easier to find. We always go to art stores. I end up getting shikishi boards. I've got stacks of them. What else do we get? Like watercolor, certain watercolors, ink. There's that kind of ink that it comes in a pan. Is it, yeah, I think that's, or is it the pan is just ceramic and the ink is like a log stick kind of thing, and you rub that on the pan, and that's how you make the ink. I thought that might be interesting. Maybe if I can find I got enough pants. I bought a bunch of pants that were exactly my size. Yay. Maybe I could find some skirts or some jackets or something. Not some, that's a lot. Just skirts. I don't know. I like the layered skirt thing that I see over there. Throw some shadows into these little lacy areas. I don't have to draw laces if I just draw the shadows around them. The illusion of laces. There. There. Boots. Very boots. Chris Cox says, Sumi ink sticks. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Suzuri stone, that's what I couldn't remember. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I think you're right. I need to find more ways to fill ink. Ink is like my nemesis that I need to conquer, so I keep needing to buy and find more and more obscure and hard to use methods of ink stuff. How you doing, Chris? They're interesting, but PIA to use constantly. And I'd imagine, because who's that? Matteo Scalera, he doesn't use that kind of ink. He uses regular ink, but he, last I saw, or at least on some of his projects, he'll have like little jars with different dilutions of ink, if that's the right way to say it. So he has, I think, yeah, it's like I know what you're writing there. They're fiddly. They're fiddly in the backside to use. Oh, it sounds even worse. Anyways, Matteo Scalera, he uses different dilutions very consistently to get like a level of gray before it, lighter than his black. And that's going to be hard to do with like just scrubbing a little ink stick on a pan. Hope your cold is on its last legs, says Joel to Chris. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they're still not sick. It's been a week. I hope it's not really long-lasting sickness. Sometimes you can get this cough. You're sick and then the cough just lasts forever. So far, we're doing fine. What am I doing here? It's got this skinny one. Okay. It used to be that every time I caught some sort of cold, it would turn into bronchitis and I have to go get like doctor medicine to make it go away. I haven't been that sick in a while. It's still in the clearing phase. Sinuses and lungs aren't super happy. If it doesn't get better soon, I gotta see the doctor. Yeah, I don't know what makes certain colds so much stickier than others. Okay. Oops. Just trying to make it taper off to a little point. So then it creates a little sheen. What else do we need to do in Tokyo? Besides eating, I don't know. Okay, just a couple more little squiggly lines before I do some coloring. Okay. That'll work. Let's see what we got here. I never know, as far as like getting over a cold or anything like that, what are actual helpful things and what are just old wives' tales? I think like you're supposed to drink a lot of water to help coughing. I don't know if Mucinex helps a lot. Eating an orange, I think vitamin C, what is that? It seems like that's one of the things that people abuse, like not like taking too much, but manufacturers try to use it as some sort of cure for colds. Water is good and some electrolytes. Yeah, what's the deal with vitamin C? It's you're just supposed to make sure you always have it, right? You can't just like overload on it while you're sick and expect to get over something faster. I'm not even sure. I feel lied to. And let's see. Oh, well, there we go. Periwinkle, she's got like a lavendery skin-ish, and then purple magenta kind of shading around her eyes. Yeah, last time I had a stubborn cold, a doctor prescribed an inhaler or something bronchitis, I don't know what. Worked really well. one time I got really sick in, I think it was at our first or second Tokyo Comic-Con, and picture trying to find medicine in a place you don't speak the language, and they don't sell it at drugstores. You have to go to, or like a convenience store rather. You have to find like an actual drugstore or something, and it was just really hard to find. That was when I first met Peach Momoko.
Yeah.
She was really nice and gave me some of her like supplement kind of feel good stuff, which was really sweet. But yeah, now I travel with a bunch of medicine to just make sure I don't have to seek that stuff out anymore. Because even when you find the place, it's like, what am I buying? Is this herbal, or is it actually, you know, gonna help a headache? What is this? It's just not, it's a very weird position to be in. Fortunately, I'm not at the bronchitis stage. Good. I know how that feels and how bad antibiotic resistant bronchitis can be. Ugh. That's kind of one thing I'm afraid of, the whole resistance to antibiotics. It seems like a huge deal that people just kind of gloss over. Okay, so let's see. It's a good periwinkle eye color. This seems... My lights are very warm. It's like a kind of a neutral light mauve pink color. It looks a little warmer in the lights there. She just needs like a pop of like something like this in there. Hold on, let's try this. Fuchsia. Just a little taps and I'll smear it around with some of this Gamer lipstick color. And her eyes are lavender. Yeah, antibiotic resistance can be horrible to deal with. I'm fortunate that I've never had to go to the hospital for surgery or anything, but yeah, if you run into that kind of stuff, like antibiotic resistance, that would be a bad time to find out. Okay, let's see. I do kind of want to make these gray, kind of black and white, gray and white, because this is going to be such an obnoxious color. Maybe I'll do this first and see what that leaves me with. Oh, Mark is back just in time. MPT and El Jefe de Palette. Palette. I don't know how you say that in Spanish. Okay, so look at this. Have I got the color for myself? You don't want to show anybody? There you go. I don't even know who this is. How did you get into my case? This must have been a freebie from a convention. Let's see. Yeah, you feeling a little better, Chris? I mean, Mark? Here, let's see. What goes well with this? Maybe some lavender. I want to kind of go back into it with the color to for shading. That just kind of muddies it. Let's see. Bright blue? This one? Let's see. I'm determined to make it weird. Those look cool together, but they're not, that's not what I mean. Started getting muscle issues in my back yesterday and spasms when I got home from work. Off today, just had some coating. Whoa, boy. And a hot bath with lavender. Oh, nice. Definitely no work today. It sounds really nice, but it's, you're trying to heal and feel better, so it's probably not as luxurious as I'm imagining. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you feel better soon too, Mark. Yeah. Very glow in the dark candy corn, those two colors together. Yeah, they are. Especially the shape I just made. Here, let's see. Maybe I can mix some yellow or something. Mark, do you, and NPT too, do you guys have trick-or-treaters? Is that picking up? I don't think we're gonna get any here. We have like a secure door type of closed apartment complex. Oh, sorry.
You have to buzz in.
Yeah, you have to buzz into our door. So, I mean, to like the complex door. That's not gonna happen. I'm the poster boy for getting old. Oh no. We're all on that same train. It's good. Well, not being sick and hurt, but I mean, what else are you gonna do? You can't stay young forever. Do what you can. Trick-or-treating is not really a thing here, but I'm working with a friend to put together a neighborhood festival, and the kids will have to find certain people in costume to say trick-or-treat for some candy. That would be fun. And it could be like, oh, I made this up. This is my own little party. This is brand new information. Yeah, we do a bit actually. We always make sure we have lollies, aka candies. Yeah, lollies here are lollipops, like the candies on a little stick. For kids who knock at the door, we put in a little effort to dress up myself and Dave to go to our comic store as they do trick or read. Oh, that's cool. Basically another free comic book day event with different Halloween covers. I love that MPT, so cute. Spoopy scavenger hunt. Yeah. Okay. This looks weird without any stripe on the side. So let me sneak one in. Oh my goodness, I created an issue for myself. The tiniest dabs. Ugh. What else do I have? Oh, ouch. That's it. My pencil case is booby trapped. I just poked myself. I can't even tell you the last time I dressed up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put this color because I like it. Yeah, we thought about trying a proper trick or treat thing with other friends, but was worried it would make parents uneasy, so we modified it. Yeah, that could be a really tough sell for somebody who doesn't know what you're up to. No, we just wanted to give candy to the children. Strangers, come on. What's the big deal? I keep drifting over to the right because I got all my collection here. There we go. I think your idea is great, as it shows that you have community spirit and would hopefully bring your neighborhood together. Why are you covered in blood? What's the matter? For Kylie and I, it's Halloween every day. It's just the day of the year everyone else gets on our page. I like that. I think I'll be going as Alfira, so it'll be a trip for the kids. That's one of your the cosplays that I've seen of yours, right? From Baldur's Gate. I'm not really up to, I don't really know the characters all that well. The one with the horns? That's going to look so, yeah, that's the blue tiefling. That's going to blow their minds. You're going to have a lot of little kids scared of you, and some are just going to be super interested. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. It's up to you guys. Oh, let's see. Yes, it is. There we go. Mark's got a little something to share with the class. Look at it. So cute. Hold on.
Gizmo Bunny says hello. How goes it?
Gizmo, hey! How you doing? We're just doing a little show and tell of Halloween stuff. I'm trying to figure out, hold on, I'm gonna make this window smaller. Bigger? How do I get you? There you go, something like that. The internet doesn't want to show you. There you go. That mask is really cool. So this is at the the free comic book day event thing. Look at you guys. What did you say, Joel? Commercial? That's really cool. I see the resemblance. There's a little family resemblance there. There it is. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Gizmo and Bunny. This is Periwinkle. I've been working on her zine. This is I got interrupted by Los Angeles Comic-Con, but it's going to be the story is going to be kind of about being helpful, where she does a bunch of stuff that is actually not all too helpful, but it's going to be like a little bigger, this format. So I was trying to think of cool things she could wear. It'll have to be a simplified version of this, being the printing process is going to be more of the, I think it'll be more, 4 colors probably. This is 3 colors, I believe. But still, the printing process is rougher. So, rougher, get it? So I'll have to make sure I do something that's not going to just end up blurry and not kind of out of registry. Is there an example of, I think these are pretty cool. Maybe I can find an example. Let's see. I think this would probably, well, my own is probably going to be a better example, but I don't have any of those by me. So this is going to be kind of hard to see, but with this printing process, they're done on separate plates. So this person wanted this lighter red to be of a pink, not of a orangey color. So behind this red is white, and you can barely see a little gap there because it's impossible when you run the same piece of paper under a machine to print 3 or 4 different colors. There's going to be some shifts. So it's best to not be too fiddly, and some of this is definitely too fiddly, but it's just it's the wish list, and then I can pare it down after that. Thank you so much. Gizmo's on board. Do you have an online shop at all? Oh yeah, Mark, thank you for the links. Yeah, that's my link tree. It has all the links. There's a store at bethsotelo.com. Is it printing like block printing? I'm not I don't think it's block printing. There are similarities. It's like block printing, you would paint a carved block, right? And then press it onto your paper. Like kind of the same idea, but this is this risograph printing. I always say it wrong. It's kind of like automated screen printing, where if you ever watched a YouTube video of somebody screen printing t-shirts, they go through all this trouble to cut the design out of a couple of different screens depending on how many colors there are, and they'll run it through, they'll run the t-shirt through, they'll put the screen down, they'll like squeegee paint over it, lift it, and then do another t-shirt, do as many as they have for that one color, let it dry, and then bring it around again for the second color, different screen, put it down, squeegee it. So this risograph, it's a printer with a drum on the inside full of ink, and it'll cut the master to apply that single color. So that in that way it's automated, and it'll spit out a bunch of prints of the one color plate, and then you change the colors, you change the file, so now it knows, okay, this is color 2, this is where she wants it, and then the drum spins and you re-put your paper in and it lays down that second color. So it's a little more labor intensive than just, you know, giving a file to your printer and then just having the inkjet put it out. But it has a neat texture to it. Let's see. when you go through for a transparency kind of thing, it gives like these little dots that it's just I don't know, it's kind of warm feeling and lo-fi kind of, if that's a thing. It's just, I don't know, fun to see, and I like experimenting with it. So far I couldn't find any risograph printers. I had to go with a lithograph. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but it was more opaque. This is very delicate and translucent, transparent kind of. And I don't have it next to me. Do I? No, I took them all to the Comic-Con. So they're all put away. I cleaned up semi, so now I'm regretting it. Here's somebody else's example. See how they are not exactly lined up? That's just part of its charm. There's a white gap here, which is common and kind of, you know, not that big a deal. And where it overlaps the pink and this teal color, it makes kind of a purpley color. So you just try to not be too fiddly with your design. So Gizmo, are you familiar with block printing? Is that something you do or you work with? Very reminiscent of 60s, 70s comic printing. Yeah, all that halftone kind of rough printing stuff. Let's see, let's do this. That's darker than I wanted. Let's see what else I got. I got T2 and W2. Let's try T2. W. That's a lot lighter. Okay, I like that better.
The graph is sort of like automated silkscreen serigraphy.
Yeah, serigraphy. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Yeah, I like the look of the prints. I'm still trying to.
She works digitally, but those misalignments.
I love Brandy's work exactly for that reason. Yeah. I think I have some of Brandy's stuff here.
I don't really do it, but I watch a guy here on Twitch who works at a block printer and carves this stuff out.
Oh, cool. It's not Lanny Ho, is it? Oh, I've watched his stream a couple times. Okay. This is Brandy's work. And it's not a complete kind of example of what she does, but she'll put like these little halftone kind of dots and stuff in her work. That doesn't have it, but that's cool looking. That does. She does really cool illustrations, and these are just fun little stickers of hers. But yeah, Brandy Bingham. Hold on, we should shout her out.
Chris Cox says block printing is more like primitive lithography.
Primitive lithography, oh my goodness.
Serigraphy is fancy word for silkscreen.
We're all trying to read these words. Bingham, right? I believe this is right. Someone's getting shouted out. Yeah, I like her stuff a lot. She's fun to watch. She was playing this game. Oh, Shadow, this game that she was playing most recently. There is a song that was just so stuck in my head. Like, I know this song. It was, what it ended up reminding me of was this song that I used to edit some work in progress thing like years and years ago, and I found it kind of by chance. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this the thing that was in my head so strongly for all those days? I did this time lapse of a little grumpified. There was a show Devs on FX, I believe, like 4 years ago with Nick Offerman, and I drew a grump little Nick Offerman. Oh shoot, do I have it here? And I did a time lapse from pencils to Photoshop colors, and that's a song I used in the background. Wasn't exactly the same, but I just couldn't believe that was the one that was stuck in my head. There it is. This guy. It was a good show. So, having to do with nothing. That song was stuck in my head forever. And I was just happy to identify it. It wasn't the same song, it's just reminding me of it. I don't really do it, but I watch a guy. Block printing, sorry, fancy word for a screen. Okay, caught up. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. I wanna see what the deal is. I still want to take that class in Atwater. Just to, you know what, I was thinking more and more about it. It would be nice to book some time on one of their machines and then mess around with changing the order of the plates to see how colors overlay on other colors. And I think I would learn a lot about how I would set up my own files and I don't know. There's just one more thing to have to put in your schedule, but you know what? I got time. I could do it. And it'll make the prints better. I'll learn stuff. Because I live here now. That's something Joel and I like to say. We live here. We just do whatever. We went to a gallery. We left the convention. Don't tell anybody. We left the convention a little early on Saturday to go to this gallery of the artist for, he did design work for the Book of Life, was it? Jorge something? Jorge Gutierrez. And yeah, we met the artist and he was really nice and really, he was generous with the information that he shared with us about how he created his works of art. And that's, you know, that's a little harder to do when you live further away. You miss out on some of those things. I mean, Los Angeles isn't the only place you can see art, but you definitely have a lot more options than in Riverside. Japanese printmaking. Okay, I'm gonna jot that down. That sounds good. Thank you for looking that up. That's above and beyond. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this one is in the dry pile. All right. I always say that and then it ends up right back with all the other pens. Okay, noted. Oh, Periwinkle, why are you so funny? Yeah, I'm gonna go mark some pictures. If you guys do, you shouldn't go through the trouble of sending me a high vis. That's so silly. But if you do, I owe you a photograph of me going to the swanky of places here. We're in it, meaning ice cream. I'll probably get free ice cream. Oh, good for you coming out here. You're so brave. Ah, woodcut. That's Chris. Oh, MBT, you know what? That person too, the woodblock guy. He's really good. Wow, I'm gonna check that out. That's not that hasn't popped up. Is he in Japan? Is it like probably I'm asleep or something. I have other things sitting here. When you're something I never got around to saying. That's too much, Mark. You don't have to do that. Okay, let's see. I need like a level darker. These boots look silver. That won't do. Let's see if I can scoot some of that color in and then throw some darker toner just to make them look darker color. There's an angry squirrel outside right now. The guy's been arguing with himself all afternoon. We have this random squash garden in the front yard. We're wondering if the squirrel didn't plant it himself. Just, you know, doing his little squirrel business and something is growing out of it. There's like a squash just there. And the gardener, he mows the lawn and he avoids it. He respects the agriculture of the squirrel. Yeah, but I just hear him just chirping, making angry sounds. Not sure where he's from originally. You don't have to. Yeah. No, not at all. You guys are so generous yourself and you'll help me out with getting those. That was fine. You already you did enough. Like, we're square and you didn't even have to do that. This is what friends do. Yeah, but Mork, you're on the other side of the planet. You don't have to. Please don't feel obligated to mail us things. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Okay. Which one? This one? Are you dark? That's kind of dark. Let's see. Still silvery. I can go on with black. Let's just get some of these shadows in. Yeah, the next convention is in Tokyo. Tokyo Comic Con 2024. We already sent in our bios and pictures. I got my travel cards ready. Let's see. I get all excited about these train cards. Let's see, is this the right? Well, okay. Here, that's San Diego. That's a library card. And I think it was Mark. He's like, so you collect train cards? I'm like, no, I don't. That's the Tokyo area. That's Kyoto area. And I was looking at it thinking, I guess I do. I guess I collect the cards, the train cards. Let's see. I guess, where's my others? And the newest addition to the collection, the Los Angeles train card. This was supposed to be a cute one. They tricked me. I went to buy my card for the first time at one of their little train stations, and they had a picture of what it was supposed to look like, and they spit this one out. It's grapes. I don't like grapes. They're okay. They're my favorite. I don't hate them. I'm sorry, grapes. Did I hurt your feelings? They're okay, but it wasn't the cute one that I saw on the picture. So, but still, train card. I guess I do collect them after all. This one's cute. Yeah. Those are, I didn't know. I didn't know that I had feelings for public transportation. Okay. So, I'm gonna add some black lines to these cool boots. Get them a little darker in the shadowy areas. And then I'm gonna go see if I can't find some peach fruit juice at the farmer's market. Punk boots? Kind of. Where is that? That's what I'm doing. Pink something? I didn't do pink anything. So let's see. What do I have here? 0.3. I get like the girthiest one, and that's kind of dry too. Okay, go in the dry pile. What do I've got? 0.3? Let's try that. Delicate line. Scribblies. Almost always I'm like, that's too much, stop. And then the next day, it's never enough. My eyes hyper focus on details. And then when I look the next day, I could see like, oh, okay, that's, you can push it a little further. His boots are like way more rendered than the rest of her. I guess I'm interested in the boots. Okay. Scribbly. I'll show you a close-up in a minute, and then we'll see. Oh, I got a grump ball. Did I miss the whole thing? I did, because there goes Periwinkle. She just did her little flyover. Oh, I missed it. Who did that? I want to thank you. I love seeing those little things. Let's see. Mork, thank you. I was busy concentrating. Okay. These are pretty boot-like. I like the clunk. There they are. Boots! There she is. This is gonna be my outfit in the future. Best incoming. And that one, I still like that big cargo pants, a little tank top, messenger bag. Every time I do a new one, it's like, I like this one better. So we'll see. I gotta get cracking on it though. I got a month to do it. Oh, it's like we're already in week 2. Thank you, Gizmo. It's a work in progress. Yeah, well, if you hang around, I did this on and off screen. Was it last month? 2 months ago? Time just, I don't even know anymore. So, yeah, so maybe I could do the same, working online and offline, showing you guys along the way my weird old thought process. Look at that. Chicken scratch is going to turn into art. Guaranteed. Someday.
You're gonna stream work streams?
Oh, yeah, well, so I don't know how you guys would like it, but I'm gonna, now that Lady Mechanica is behind me, I'm just gonna turn the cameras on for when I'm drawing stuff, and it's probably gonna be a little bit of grump face camera, because, oops, there he is, my buttons don't work. Because if I'm first thing in the morning drinking coffee and drawing, you're gonna be looking at a grump face, not my face. So more of those throughout the week while I work. So if you feel like working with me, you can tune in. For sure, always Tuesdays. Tuesdays will be more of like a chat and hangout stuff, and then we'll see how the other streams go, where I'm just kind of working and hanging out, and whoever shows up wants to ask questions, that's fine. But yeah, it'll be a little work in progress, so we'll see. I'll have to walk around the neighborhood with Beth dressed like that. That's right. What the hype is this? I'm gonna do it. That's gonna be my ice cream hunting attire. Absolutely, I love to see Beth all dressed up like Peri for a walk. I'm gonna have to look for those pants. Those are some quality pants. I had an outfit a little bit like that. If I find the picture, I'll post it on my Discord. Not on Facebook. That's just for you guys. If I find the picture of me wearing these pants, I'll post it on Discord, but not on Facebook. So it'll be our secret. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take care. And see you all next week, hopefully. Yeah, exactly. Because there aren't any more conventions for a long time. So, with that, my little thanks for watching. I'll see you guys 4 o'clock Tuesday with more progress on the zine. Thank you for the stream. MPT, thank you so much for showing up. Shadow, I want to see you on the Julie side in a minute. But for now, Chris, thank you. Feel better. Gizmo, thank you for hanging out. Alrighty, everybody, I'm gonna hunt some peach juice. Wish me luck. See you next week.